What's up, YouTube? It's MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Back with another video. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along with the bell icon to notify when I drop videos. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Let's talk about the aftermath of the Shakur Stevenson and William Zapeda fight. I've just been reading a lot of comments where you have a lot of, I guess, Zapeda fans that are sour, talking about this was a robbery. No way. I'm like, what fight did you guys watch? Tell me. What fight did you guys watch? Because we couldn't have been watching the same fight. William Zapeda threw 927 punches. That's a whole lot of punches. But guess what? He wasn't landing. He landed at a 27% clip. If you watched the fight and paid attention, you would see that William Zapeda was hitting air and Shakur was picking off a lot of those punches. So let's just say William Zapeda, he's landing maybe 2.5 out of every 10 punches that he's thrown, and the 2.5 punches that he did land, they weren't anything significant. Meanwhile, Shakur was in the pocket, counterpunching Zapeda, snapping his head back. Straight shots, uppercuts, 3-4 punch combinations. Shakur landed almost 53% of his power punches. That's absurd. So while William Zapeda is landing a little over 2.5 out of every 10 punches, Shakur Stevenson was landing almost 5.3 out of every 10 punches. I mean, it was clear as day. I say this. Worst case scenario, Shakur 9-3. But then, two judges had it 10-2, other one had 11-1. So if you don't agree with 11-1, okay, let's say 10-2. But no, Zapeda didn't get no more than 3 rounds. I'm telling you that. Honestly. So I think you guys need to face the reality that Shakur Stevenson, he stayed in the pocket. He said he was going to make it an entertaining fight, and he did. Shakur didn't have to lean against the ropes. He could have easily, and he still picked Zapeda apart. That's what you guys don't get. He made you guys look crazy. You guys said he was a runner. He said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stand in the pocket. I'm going to fight off the ropes and still pick apart Zapeda. So what are you going to say about Shakur now? Now we got to say, we can't say, oh, he's a runner. Nope. But if I'm Shakur, I don't fight. I don't take any unnecessary punishment that I don't have to. I prove my point. It's up to these other fighters now to learn how to cut the ring off. Simple as that. Stop making excuses. In your training camps, when you're in training camp for 8, 10, 12 weeks, be focusing on how to cut the ring off. Because Shakur didn't even have to do that to stand in front of Zapeda. He stood in front of him and picked him off. Shakur could have made this an easier fight. But I don't want to hear any more bashing Shakur, because this was, I guess, Zapeda was you guys' hope. I mean, I've been reading the articles on, Boxing News, Boxing Scene, the past year or so, saying that, oh, Shakur, he's afraid of Zapeda. Zapeda will be the one that he's going to knock him out. What? You guys look like clowns now. For the past year, I've been reading these comments. Oh, Zapeda, Shakur can't run. What he's going to do against Zapeda's high punch output? Know what he's going to do against Zapeda's high punch output? School him. Shakur schooled him. Masterclass performance. Yes. I mean, I'm not being mean, but Zapeda, another golden boy hype job. Simple as that. He got schooled. On to the next. Let's speak facts here. And I look at it like this here. Now this would be a dream fight, but not yet between Shakur and Abdullah Mason. I think that if Shakur and Abdullah Mason, that fight would have happened, I think that fight would have to be, it would probably be at 147 if it were to happen. You know, that's what I think. I think I know Shakur had talked about fighting Conor Beard, but like I said, it's a lot of fights right now. You have some good fighters at 135 and 140. I mean, let's just say this. Why can't we get the Shakur baby Teofimo Lopez at 140? Come on now. You know, it's time for these guys now to start fighting. So Shakur did what he had to do, but you know what? Teofimo's not going to fight Shakur. Teofimo's not going to fight Devin. Teofimo is going to always have some type of crazy excuse. And even when you offer him a truckload of money, you know, 10, 11 times more than he's ever made before, he's still going to have an excuse to turn it down. I would love to see Shakur school Teofimo Lopez, because to me, Teofimo Lopez is always, he's just riding high off of 2 victories, Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. But I want to see now, you know, it's time for Teofimo to fight one of his peers. You know, whether it be Shakur, Devin. I'm not even gonna count Tank, because Tank ain't doing nothing. You know, Tank might as well just go ahead and retire and have a reality show career, something like that, man. But for all you Shakur haters out there, got him. He took care of business. What more can you say? Tell me. And next, I would like to see Shakur and Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield Jr. That's what I want to see next. I think that I can see Shakur once again picking off Kid Schofield, Floyd Schofield Jr. I can see Shakur possibly stopping him by catching him coming in. Because you know Kid's going to come in overly aggressive, and I can see him coming in aggressive like he did against Tevin Farmer. And I would say probably around the 3rd or 4th round, he'll probably be winded, anxiety, the big lights, he'll be winded, and Shakur's going to catch him and stop him. But I still want to see that fight, though. But once again, to you Shakur haters, you lived to hate another day. But guess what? Your man Zapeda, it won't it. This MJ is Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Once again, please continue to support the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button and like and share the videos. Peace.